Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the new episode of my remastered Spain campaign. This is number 10. Let's see if I remember that by the end of the video. Last episode, we beat up multiple armies of Gaul that were attacking Spain. There's another army on the way, probably to try and besiege once again Osca. We do have the unfortunate situation of that we are not yet in position to replenish our bull warriors. So every battle that they are in makes them weaker. So what we must do is desperately try to rush up to max level buildings so that way they can be replenished. Meanwhile, our new big army that we sent to crush the army of Gaul that had left Osca and was heading to Numantia, we wiped it out, and now it was a close battle because I made several mistakes. And now we're going back to Numantia to recover our wounds before we go back on the warpath. I am considering attacking Spain because Carthage because I want to screw all of Spain. But what I'm thinking of doing instead is I recruited a diplomat just before I started the video. I'm going to send him to Carthage, and if he is able to be friendly with Carthage, then I plan to, if Carthage is willing to be friends with me, I will let them keep Carthago Nova, and I'll focus instead on killing the betrayers, Numidia, and the incessant Gauls. I think I'll focus first on Numidia, but the Gauls are definitely a threat in of themselves just to how often they keep attacking. But Osca seems like it's a pretty good beachhead to slow their advances. So I think it's the best opportunity to cross the ocean. That way Corduba does not need to maintain all that big of a garrison. Just enough to, make sure Carthage doesn't attack, but I don't need to worry about a big army from Numidia crossing the channel so close to my border, So on that note, I might need to recruit another. I'm going to get this started. Oh, I don't have enough money yet. I have to wait. Now, this seems to be another army with a large number of the forest warband guys. So we're gonna send the army here. Transfer over there. I'm gonna send this guy because he seems like the kind of guy who looks like he could be retrained as well. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna retrain all of my troops to then attack to go back on the warpath next turn. I'm actually gonna not prioritize my cavalry. I don't think I'm going to bring as many cav as I have. And instead I'm going to bring this guy on as part of the warpath. That way because I think he'll be more valuable. Like I think the general's bodyguard is just going to be better to have instead of the generic cav that I have in this area. And I'm going to send him instead to Corduba. That way you can at least hold it. We'll see how well Osca fares. Depending on, I might just send this army. I might just go bitch slap this army over here. I don't know why the Julii still just have this army sitting here. It's not very strong. I should definitely deal with it, I think. Due to the fact that they are just being annoying. Alright, let's focus on retraining our troops. It's taking up a decent chunk of our money, but we need an army ready and raring to go. So once they finish, I'm going to ship it back off. Alright, well, I think we just have to end turn again. There's nothing else we can do right now, unless I wish to send this guy. Maybe I'll just preemptively send. Well, I mean, kind of. I think I don't need to do it immediately. I'm just gonna preemptively start sending this guy south. The reason why is I'm gonna use these guys to cross the channel into North Africa. I think that's what we'll do. And once these guys are retrained and they start I send them this way to cross. I will need to my brain stop working. Once across the channel, then it'll be war for North Africa. I'm kind of surprised how little Rome seems to have expanded. I'm thinking of actually exploring a little bit beyond my borders with my assassin right now. So I would think Numidia and Carthage would be at war with each other and they'd be trying to kill each other, but that does not seem to be the case. Looks like Rome has sent another army here. Well, let's see. That's a captain compared to, let's see, what is the chance of this guy being murdered? Might as well murder him, right? No reason not to. And you actually have a decent chance. Confirm. Let's do it. We need to finish this army ASAP. Because it does now appear that Rome has started getting serious about their conquest in the West, of assisting their allies and trying to take me over. Definitely a problem. Looks like the Oscar can hold long enough for us to send assistance their way. Oh, I kind of forgot about my diplomat. If you will all give me trade rights. Oh, they already gave me trades. Just give me compensation. And they'll give me money. Okay, that's fine with me.
Our thanks.
Wait, did we give them compensation or did they give me compensation? I don't remember anymore. I think I got I think that turned around on me and I ended up giving them money. Well, that's surprising. Why did Gaul suddenly fall back? Did they go to war with each other? That's very strange. I would not have expected that to happen. It's very slow going replenishing these guys, fortunately. I think now a real threat has come to take Osca as Rome has come to conquer. I want to actually use my. I actually want trade with map. I want the map information.
Think very carefully before you reply.
I decline.
Next time.
Wow, we could have been friends. I thought we were good friends. I mean, they said they're going to attack, so either they attack me or they're cowards. But it does mean that we have some problems going on. I know you're inactive. I'm not going to make you just waste money on things when I don't have to. There's a flash flood way over there, but that doesn't really have anything to do with me. Except for all the screaming, the screaming voices and all that jazz. Pretty inconvenient. I did forget to check that. So is Numidia... Oh wait, oh there's the Gallic army. Fancy seeing you guys here. Let's see, we'll take everybody except for you, the weak guys. Probably didn't actually take the general, right? Good. Alright. We have war! This one is a situation where I think we will be in the melee, but I can't. If our, the, we they have we don't really have a lot of range in our army, but we do have the advantage. The fact that we have these are a group of bull warriors, though. They do need to be, though they're rather expensive to retrain. I guess Gaul and Rome have not broken their alliance, so basically, oh.
This, brave warriors, is a good time for a prayer to the gods. Better than that, it's a good time to sharpen your swords, just in case the gods are deaf.
My faction leader looks so old. I mean, he is in his late 60s, so it makes sense.
And at the last, brave warriors, I say this. Fight with the courage our people expect. Fight like men.
On my orders. Alright. So we're attacking onto a choke point. There's actually kind of a benefit for us, is that it means that our individually superior bull warriors can make a lot of work if we use them as our front. Or we can weaken them with our Scutari, but I think our Scutari would get pretty beat up if we let them, if we're not careful, so...
Units, fire at will!
I think we're going to use our bull warriors, even though they're more expensive and harder to replace. I think they're going to be the best ones for... There's a ford, though, we can cross, I think. I don't think it's only one ford, though, I think. Yeah, it looks like there's not a ford down here, so... We also have a fort down here, so what I think is I'm going to set my cav over here. We'll see how the enemy describes themselves, and I think our Scutari would be best served going on the flanking side of things and letting our bull warriors, outside of that one, which is going to be the front, use the bridge because their superior quality will beat the superior numbers of the enemy. Oops, I almost accidentally open the shell. Why can't my bull warriors cross the bridge? There we go. There we go. They get some free javelin shots off of them. With all their maneuvering and machinations. Like, I don't mind pulling back my bull warriors, and just unleashing all of my javies into these guys. If it means success. Alright, let's definitely make use of this to our advantage. The AI being so passive, I mean. We just have to make sure they get in range and then stop them from doing anything. Okay, now we're almost in range. Alright, fire! The skirmishers are getting some nice volleys off because the AI is not attacking. Almost point blank shots into the enemy too. I'm gonna pull them back though, just to be on the safe side. Run, curse you! Run! Why aren't you running? Well, it does look like we got the enemy to start messing with us. We've got the advantage! Charge! Looks like we have some of our Scutaria broken, unfortunately. Leaving our cav largely to their own devices, so I need to fall them back now before they die. On the bright side, the chosen swordsmen are not stronger are not strong as Cav. That gives me a nice advantage in that respect, at least. Yeah, that guy should get pretty beat up by my mass Cav attack.
The enemy warlord shows his worth.
Oh, I think we just killed the enemy general, looks
Our
like.
warriors would die rather than run. The enemy warlord is dead, slain by your brave warriors.
Another thing of chosen swordsman ready to be oh, looks like one of my guys died. Feels bad, man. You can see him busy grayed out. Making use of my superior my cav advantage, just wipe the floor with their infantry. Meanwhile, using my infantry to chase down their archers and reduce their advantage. Charge, my cav! Charge! Show them who's boss. Perfect. I get ready to fire volley. Never mind, you're too slow, you're too slow, you're too slow, you're too slow, you're too slow. There we go. Ooh. Then we finish him off with a nice rear charge. Maybe chosen swordsmen are better than my bull warriors. My bull warriors do not seem to win a whole lot even numbered. I have to keep that in mind. Charge the enemy! Yeah, our cavalry did a really good job of cleaning up all these chosen swordsmen. Meanwhile, my melee troops are doing a good job clearing up their archers. These archers will only run so far. They're probably gonna get pretty tired soon, so I'm actually gonna walk them here. Because the enemy's going to come to them anyways. So might as well make use of that to my advantage. Maybe my skirmishers can lock them down for my guys to chase. Attack them, my bull warriors. Attack. Yeah, they'll recover a little bit and kill them. Unfortunately, we did lose one of my generals. Oh well. It happens sometimes. Okay, how goes? They're still tired, but at least they're recovering a little bit, so they won't drop to very tired now. At least for a little bit. Yeah, it looks like they're doing a really good job of just running up my bull warriors ragged. Now charge, my cav, charge! You know that was not quite enough rest, but we need you to finish them off so you guys can help chase down other things. Charge! Boom! Right into the kisser. They got whipped. Alright. Now I need to start getting my guys invested in this fight. Looks like my skirmishers caught up to them and might have been killed, I think. But we won the battle.
This is a great victory.
We lost about half of our army, but we won it in the end. Unfortunately, we did lose one of our generals. Unfortunately, he was young with a long life ahead of him. But alas, he died in his first battle.
Fear us. Yes.
Alright, now we can need to fall back. Now we need to recover our armies. And, oh well, nothing to do about it, I guess.
General. Orders.
Let's see. So it's gonna be a very slow and steady process of retraining this whole army back up again. But hopefully it won't take hopefully Gaul will take a while to get another army going, so hopefully we have a time to spare. Maybe what I'll do is I'm kind of worried about, part of me wants to send an army from Cordoba to help with reinforce the army faster, but I'm worried about it being attacked. I wanted the diplomatic situation. Oh, I think it's this button on the bottom left. So I'm at war with a lot of people. Well, let's see who's at war with Carthage. Oops, that's the one I wanted. Movements into followers, agent hub. No, that's not what I wanted either. It was two factions. Yeah, diplomatic standing. There we go. So Carthage is at war with Spain and Numidia, but for some reason Numidia's army has just been sitting outside of Carthage and not attacking them, which is kind of weird to consider we are at war with each other.
Orders.
But well, what can you do? Yeah, heroic death, family tragedy as he died. Oh no, apparently a different person. Vertissa died. My merchant's also dead. There's a source of money gone. Alright, well let's see. Numidia, let's see if I actually want to kill you.
Is limited.
Offer you ceasefire if you give me trade rights. But I need my map information. Apparently they'll pay me too. Still very
A most generous proposal.
Oops, I was going to demand more money, but oh well. What happens if I just ask them to make money? Yeah, well, I could have got more money out of them. That was my bad. I accidentally clicked a send offer instead of increase the demand. At least this means I don't need to worry about North Africa for now, and I could potentially attack Carthage with an Actually, can I make him an offer of being an alliance? Very demanding. So we're not quite there yet, but we do now have trade going back between us, so that's good news for us. We should wait a few turns for all my guys to be replenished. Oh, did he hit? Or did... I think he might have actually got him. Oh, now there's another Gaul army from Gaul coming. Check it. You have no... Oh, apparently it's a very small one, though. So. I was going to say, do you have no end of men you could just throw away to die against me? But apparently they do. Honestly, the trade with Numidia was gave me so much income. Jeez. I was not expecting that much of an increase. Okay, now I'm very easily able to afford to retrain my troops now. It'll be done in like 2 turns instead of like, okay, 1, 2, 3, if you know what I mean.
They will hear me out.
I think they're supposed to say we're evenly matched, but slightly in their favor. I don't really agree with that one. Well, it's nice that they're at war with Numidia, which means I can go to war with them. Can I actually... I'm curious. Can I talk to Numidia about this? It might piss them off. Hopefully it doesn't. But could I offer to attack? If I offer to attack Carthage? If you give me money. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for not right now though. I'll think about it next trip. I do want to attack Carthage to drive them from Spain. Though we do have a problem with the Romans too, so it's like so I think that must mean that it was a success or he missed. He was successful. Awesome. Okay. Alright, kill. It was another success. Perfect. Showing these Romans what a mistake it was coming to Spain and causing us trouble. We'll show them whose land this belongs to. Can't retrain anything else, even with 500 gold. Dang. I need to check and see what the situation with Oscar. Oh, never mind. Just as I was saying that, look what happened. We're under attack in Oscar. Can I quick save this? I want to save this just because I'm worried. Quick save. I'm just gonna call it quick save like it was in later. So I don't want to risk a crash or anything like that. A save. You know, I don't think I've had it actually happen, but you know, better safe than sorry. So they have onagers, which means the walls aren't really going to be something we can hold effectively. And their units are actually pretty strong. Unlike Rome 2, like honestly, as time goes on, I can safely say I do like Rome 2 more than Rome 1, I think. I like how the way the units work a little bit more. Which is funny. Well, I like the fact that I can set up a unit to hold like a choke point and they'll actually hold it. I feel like it doesn't really work here.
Now we see where they want to die. It is time for their dying. Harden your hearts and let your rage strengthen your sinews. Now then, look to the enemy. Watch them for tricks and send them to their ancestors on a tide of blood. Await my orders.
Okay, so the end of siege 2, we're not. I don't think I should bother defending the walls. The reason why is the onagers. The onagers should quite easily just bash through the walls and cause me problems. So instead, I'm not gonna lie, these guys do look nice. You do look very nice. Let's see, look at you. I'm concerned about being able to beat Rome, though. A lot of the times in other campaigns, when I beat Rome, it was usually I bomb rushed them before they became super powerful. At this point, they're kind of at a point where even though they're not land-wise super powerful, their units are super powerful. So we'll see how it goes. On the bright side, we could, let's see, the town center's over here. I think, yeah, well, I mean, I know the town center's here, but I'm trying to think about something for a moment. So they'll go this way, to here, and to here. So, what we could do is, I think I'm going to give up the walls. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up like particular choke points and hope that it is able to like weaken them a little bit, somewhat. Like, for example, make use of there's an arrow tower there. To this choke point. With two units of two weakened units of bull warriors. Well, two units of bull warriors. I mean, they're all kind of weakened due to the way the siege mechanics work. I don't really expect them to come this way. I mean, they might. If they do, honestly, the best place to hold would be more over here. The reason why is that the tower from behind, assuming they don't capture it, would weaken the enemy force as my guys are trying to slow them down. So I think what I'm going to do is basically try and do like set points. Honestly, if I was Greece, or even honestly Germany, the Germanic faction, because they have a pike unit too, those guys would be perfect for this, because just due to the way that how good they are in choke points. I'm going to set another unit over here. The reason why is there's a chance, feel like there's a chance that the enemy's going to come. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually be, I think the arrow towers go here. I think there's a fire down here, not as much over here. So that's what I'm going to gamble on and put a unit over here as well. To try, and this will also split up the enemy army a little bit. I don't know how well my bull warriors will be able to hold against the enemy, but I'm hoping that using the towers to my advantage will be for the best. And I think I'll also have another one hold over here in this choke point here. So that way 2 arrow towers can assist them. You're already in position. That's why I want to not hold on top of the walls, but I want to hold the walls, if that makes kind of a little bit of sense. And then, assuming these guys die, and also what I'm going to do is my skirmishers on skirmishing mode, and I'm going to put them and have them on skirmishing mode ready to fall back and retreat. But you try to make use of their javies to try and cause a little bit of trouble for the enemy as they try to navigate to my territory. I'm thinking about having one back here to fire into the enemy. I'm a little bit worried about hitting my own bull warriors, but I think might work out just fine. I don't know. I'll also have this one hold here. Split them up slightly. And I want to be able to use my cav, so I'm going to do is I'm going to have my cav hide back here. This here skirmishers, I guess, could be like right there too. And then I think that's everybody in position. Hopefully this strategy works out nicely. We're just going to speed up the beginning part. I don't quite know how the AI is going to do it. But yeah, we can already see the, what the? Oh, they have saps. We need to change out some of the positions of our defenses. Let's see, what if they go this way? Can they get to the center from here? What notice do I tell them to go this way? Where do they go? Okay, so I'm gonna pull these guys back slightly more. Just walk. So it looks like they're sapping here, which means they will immediately get back here, which means this choke point that I was planning to making is actually not a choke point anymore. It's a you're gonna die zone. So I'm gonna change this position here. This position here. I'm gonna leave these guys. I'm gonna pull. They're also gonna try and chunk through this wall here. It looks like they are just sadly destroyed one of my towers. Very rude of them. And they're definitely gonna sap over here, which means that this guy is actually in a good spot, but this one is in a bad spot and should fall back this way. Is that another sap or is that a battering ram? No, wait, where are they taking that battering ram? Apparently I'm not going to break down the gate over here. But the onagers are taking out the towers in the front. So what they're probably going to do, it looks like the gate's going to fall. They're going to use the onagers for that. which means that unit. Honestly, I wish I put my cav on the other side now, because they'd actually be in perfect position to stop this. I'm gonna try running them over here and hope they make it in time. There's too many enemy. Well, maybe. It's too late for me to over here, but I think I can cause some havoc for the enemy over here. I can't quite make it to the sappers, unfortunately, but there's just too many enemies around them. But I think I might be able to use my cav to cause some havoc over here. I'm gonna wait for them to get a little bit closer, though, before I do that. I just need to not forget about them. Okay, so we're ready for the sappers here. Gate's gonna fall here. These guys are ready to intercept the gate. I am now worried about these skirmishers, though. I'm gonna put this one here. Come on. Move. There we go. These guys, though, I'm gonna move over here. They're not quite as useful. Yeah, those towers are destroyed. They haven't attacked that tower, though. But they've attacked that tower, which I was hoping to make use of in one of my defensive locations. That's unfortunate of them to have realized that. This one, too. Hopefully they don't destroy any more of my towers. The gate's way has been destroyed, but the gate's still there, so I don't quite understand what that means. I would have figured the gate would collapse, but I don't really know now. Oh, it looks like that ram's been destroyed, so I don't have to worry about them flanking over here. Let's see. Let's see, that wall looks like they're not attacking the walls, though. They're just focusing my towers, which is very sad for me, because they were definitely an important part of my defensive plan, and they apparently realized that. Okay, almost in position. I don't think these guys are being shot at because they're full. So I guess they're not quite in range of the towers, which is kind of weird. I think they would be, but I guess not. Yeah, because they're all 100%. Alright, time to unleash my cav. Let's see, how close the wall is being destroyed. I don't know how to tell how close the sappers are to being done, but they're definitely not far off. Get my guy streaming out here, ready to go.
The enemy cowards are dead beneath their siege tower. Now let us laugh at
What happened to their siege? What happened to their siege tower? Did they hit it with their own onagers or something? It looks like that wall is about to break. I don't think it hit these guys though, which is good. Even though it looks like it looked like a bit of a close call. I'd say.
The cowards the enemy have dug beneath our walls. They are worms, not men.
We have the enemy surrounded. They have broken. Exactly what I wanted to happen. We took a few casualties, but overall we are just fine.
Units, make haste! Units,
Charge! It looks like they won't drop their battering ram, so don't have to worry about that. You guys should be in skirmish. Oh no, there's the enemy cav that went through first. My skirmishers couldn't use skirmisher mode fast enough. We don't have any spearmen in this army too. Which means I think my first line of defense will fall.
The enemy
see
siege
shadows at the
tower has
walls.
reached the walls. Now we must fight for our women and children.
They're destroying the buildings! How rude!
The cowardly enemy have dug beneath our walls. They are worms, not men.
Attack quickly! Warriors, wipe them out!
Units, charge!
Let's hope that cav doesn't run away as I charge them. Perfect. They rout at the first touch. How nice of them. Alright, now we need to send these guys over here. They've done their duty. I mean, I could send my onagers to weaken them, but I don't. But I'm worried about the enemy cav right now, so I'm gonna advance over here. My cav are doing a spectacular job. So that one's broken, but they haven't charged out yet. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my skirmishers right here to start ready to get fire at them. Okay. We've done a good job sniping individual enemies so far. Remains of our two towers remaining over here are definitely being very useful. And my guys still do have javelins, but they don't have fire will on. So I just realized that. Let me make sure these guys have fire will on. There we go. They've broken down one of our gates. What's going on over here? Oh, looks like we killed one there already. Perfect. I'm gonna have them walk because they're tired. Now we're trading javelins right now. I think I'm about to run out of javelins, so somebody use to get some of that charge bonus in while I can. Now, what's the situation over here? Looks like they have an enemy cav force here. Actually attacked our skirmishers, but they broke. They must not have been healthy, so good for us. They're destroying my buildings. How rude of them. Have they not thought of the bills I have to pay to fix that? Alright, once these guys are rested enough, I'll charge them at the last unit over there. Right now, they're mostly incurring financial penalties on me, which is very rude, but not that much of a problem. I'm surprised that the legionnaires haven't charged into the entrance there that they made. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this guy over here to hold this flank. Let's see, this is the less direct route. I'm going to keep these guys, like, flexible in where I put them. What's going on over here? You guys are still tired. They're not going immediately at a thing or anything like that, so I can afford to let you guys rest. I'm hoping walking actually makes rest of them in this game. I don't really know 100% though. Got the enemy spear units over here. Took a nice couple of javy shots from my skirmishes before they ran away, which is good. Now they're taking archer fire. I'm going to order these guys to stop running away and move here. That way they can fire into the auxiliary. Bull warriors have some javies that they can throw. Throw, man, throw! Nice amount of shots into them. And then wipe them out. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on that situation. Looks like they're not attacking in this flank anymore. Oh, maybe they are with that guy. Right now, they're just being rude and attacking my buildings with their onagers, man. It's just not very nice.
Skirm. Keep your distance. Move. Bull warriors.
Why do you guys? Why do you have to be so rude on this? Annoying on this with the path with the selecting my guys. There we go. Not selecting my guys, I'd say, but getting them where I want them to be. Well, these exhausted guys are charging for, but they're gonna get, you know, whipped by the fact that I have javies being thrown at them. So, yay me on that front. That one's not only tired, not very tired anymore. We'll give him a little bit more time before I charge them in. And now his skirmishers are running away. Hopefully they run away before they get fired upon by enemy javies. Nope, they're routing. Perfect. I'm gonna position these guys a little more right here. Letting them be fired, the javies at you is not to your advantage. Yeah, I was a little slow at realizing what's going on over here, but I think it was not too late to do it. Yeah, the guys in the back are still gonna try throwing while my guys are cutting into them. So perfectly fine with me there. I'm gonna order these guys to charge now, those guys around there. At this point, I think the enemy's probably gonna die due to army losses, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna send my bull warriors here to assist the other bull warriors. Oh yeah, I forgot you guys were there. Honestly, I'm just gonna run you guys back over here because why not? I'm not surprised you just instantly went tired, but you know, it would have been nice if you didn't. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really glad that the Romans held Osca for long enough to get it to have really good towers. Since good walls, which this makes it a lot easier to hold against Romans and Gauls with these towers just going pew pew endlessly. Perfect. There we go. A little of the remains is dead. Well, my general seems to have already engaged the enemy. They are trying to fire javelins in recompense, but I don't know how effective that will be. Oh, that actually did look like it might have hurt a little bit. Yeah. Lost a few guys. Where's my general? Yeah, there he is. He's right in the center of them all, cutting him down. You can do it! You are the hero of Osca. Siege tactic man extraordinaire. You are the reason why we hold Osca. Without you, surely we will not win this day. Perfect. Reinforcements arrived in time. Alright, now I'm gonna walk these guys back inside. Perfect. I don't really know what so the AIs now has the cav situation. I wonder what they're gonna do. Besides the cav, they don't really have anything left, so I can just charge at their onagers once the cav is dead. We'll see if they kill it themselves, thankfully with my many units of javies. I'm gonna pull this one back though. Looks like it's coming over here. I'll move my bull warriors a little bit closer to my skirmishers, that way they can run away a little easier too. By run away, I mean specifically my skirmishers. I don't want them dying if I can help it.
Skirmishers.
Eh. The skirmishers didn't run away, but they did get a good shot off. What the? Hello? Yes. Ooh, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I just got a call back from one of my job applications. I just got a call back from one of my job applications, so I got an interview set for Monday. I think by the time though this video gets replied, it'll actually have been a week ago, because this video will be coming out, you know, a week after my interview. But you know, works just fine. I'm gonna send my guys out to just finish off the rest of the last bit of the enemy resistance here.
The enemy warlord shows his worth.
Oh, he's dead.
Nothing. Any of our warriors would die.
He must have come back and attacked
The
again.
warlord is dead, slain by your brave warriors.
Because he had routed already, I thought. But maybe I was mistaken. Oops. Oh wait, there's an enemy force that just attacked me. Victory is ours.
The enemy army runs. This is a...
Whoa, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't quite sure how this was gonna go, considering there's a Roman army that fought us, but we used superior strategic thinking and won the battle. Thankfully, our general in the Cav force were really good at picking off. I think Cav is gonna be a lot more to our advantage when fighting. Oh my God, is there that's another army on the way? Jesus, will my poor men have no rest? Always having to fight these battles. No rest for the wicked.
Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain.
Orders.
Thinking of sending this guy's garrison out over here, but we'll see how it goes. Oh. It's like poor Oscar, man. The men here are it's basically just they're just waiting here to slowly die. I feel bad for them. They're like doing such a good job holding, and then another army comes, and another army comes, and another army. It's like poor guys.
Assassin ready. On my way.
Unfortunately, they won't have any reinforcements for a while, because this one won't allow me to recruit bull warriors yet, so my bull warriors will slowly crumble. At least I can replenish my Iberian infantry, but I won't be able to get anything for a while. So at least with Numantia not hating me, I'm going to now send this army northeast and push back these armies and I guess push into Gaul. Leaving Carthage for now to do what they want to do. I want to take them out because I want to hold all of Spain, but if these guys keep attacking me, then I don't know really what to do. So I'm gonna end this turn, but I'm also gonna do the end of the video stuff too. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked the video, press that like button down below, and Rumble if you're on Rumble. Subscribe to see more of my content. And I wish you guys a good day, night, evening, wherever you guys may be. Bye-bye.